We know how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Russian and Muslim.
Timer.
That might be the deadliest combination. We're recording.
No, I actually think half Puerto Rican, half Dominican is.
That's pretty deadly. It's like half rattlesnake, half shark. Oh my God! No!
A venomous shark.
Oh my God!
You'd hope-
Something came out of the ocean. It was wearing a bright gold do-rag.
I mean, you'd hope they'd cancel each other out. But they never do they?
No, that's not how it works.
They never do. Yeah, Chechnyans. We're topical.
Yeah.
Chechnyans, really, they're never in the news for the. There hasn't been a good story.
No,
No,
dude.
it's like, well, what I heard Chechnyans were in the news. Were they putting nails inside of a pressure cooker at the finish line of a race? It's like they have a bad stereotype because it's the only thing we know.
Yeah. Chechnya. It's like, oh, Chechnya's in the news. Did they land on the moon? No.
Almost.
The opposite.
But they did make a crater. Well, welcome back, Alan. We fucking missed you.
I know you did.
We missed you. We had fucking lame-ass Andrew Manning with us.
Yeah, well, that's not his fault, you know?
No, he was born that way.
He's got it, TD.
He's got the TD.
He's got the TD.
Yeah. What does that stand for again?
Training disease.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
It's a
Absolutely.
medical term. Look
I
it
know
up.
what it is, but I need Sham here to explain the medical.
I am the doctor on the show.
He is the doctor, Dr. Patel.
I should have studied medicine. I still might go back. I still might go back to school.
Please don't.
Indians have to go to school like for less than regular people to go be a doctor, right? You guys have to go for like 2 years.
Yeah, pretty much. It's called accelerated program. We learn how to operate when we're 12. I've been operating on my dad for years.
Bet you have.
It's like an Italian. It's like an Italian operating a forklift. You know, it's in the blood.
Exactly.
I know what I'm doing.
It's like baby's first steps.
Yeah,
It's
hey.
like, we actually don't even have to teach them how to use it.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, we do have to teach them, though. You know, we have to teach Italians a lot of things.
A lot of what not to do, though.
A lot of what not.
Yeah,
to do.
it's very like you should do this. It's
Listen.
please don't do this.
Listen, if you can't live like this, we're gonna send you back to Staten Island and only let you leave Staten Island for Yankees home games. Behave.
Okay. And if you're even worse than that, no Yankees home games.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, go back into your pizza shop.
Don't make us make vodka sauce illegal.
Absolutely. No more catcalling. They come out of the womb catcalling.
Yeah.
Hey, nice tits. I'm your mother. Oh, sorry. Nothing's more precious than mother.
Ma! Ma!
More rigatoni.
I'm sorry, Ma. You know what I get with my blood sugar? Just give me some more fettuccine Alfredo,
I
please.
just start punching and punching and punching.
Yeah. So this guy comes up to me the other day. He says, Chinaman invented spaghetti. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
My nephew wears nail polish.
I got a doctor says it's part of some disease.
I tried punching my way out of that problem.
Kid's more fucked up.
Spent 6 months in the federal penitentiary. Met some friends.
What are you here for? Oh, beating my child because he's gay.
Me too. Something's going around. Obama.
So how you guys do? How you guys doing since the last time I've been here? Did everything
Oh, Thanksgiving. It was lovely. I'm ready to blow my brains out with all the family time.
good? Me and Sham just touched footies under the table.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Guys,
I haven't.
A couple of goo goblins.
wrong bar. Okay.
Yeah.
I invited you into
Calm
my
down.
home. What you do in your back alleys is your business.
Take that shit to Brooklyn where it belongs.
Exactly. Back
Queens,
to
we're all
Bushwick where you
straight.
belong. Did you guys hear the fucking about the CEO who got fucking shot at 7 a.m. this morning?
Yes, I did. For a
Fucking
healthcare
crazy.
company.
Oh yeah, at the Hilton Midtown.
CEO of United Healthcare, which is my healthcare, by the way. And if that raises premiums, that's the real tragedy here.
Yeah, yes, it is.
It's not the.
Well, I used to have United Healthcare when I had a job.
They're learning. Read between the lines, everyone. There's a whole story.
Wait, so
Did someone shoot him because they had cancer or something? And they're like, "You won't."
is
pay
he
for my
dead?
fucking-"
Wait, is he dead?
Oh, instantly. Leg and chest. And they showed the video, and like this was not like just a homeless guy on the fucking street or something. This was like, it looked like a hit. Like this guy knew what he was doing. He's wearing a mask. Yeah.
So like, I mean, in some ways. Wait a minute. So like, what? Why are you smiling?
And it stalled.
What?
We had a nice thing going. We had a rhythm happening here.
Well, no, but in some ways it might be a good thing, right?
Well, because we're taking down the man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a different conversation. I mean, do we think a hitman was taking him down?
Yeah,
I
doubt-
was thinking another insurance carrier was
Yeah.
like, you know what, this guy's actually going to do something that fucks us all.
I doubt this was, like, I don't know. The more you talk about it, it seems less like a Bernie Sanders voter gone nuts.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I think
Yeah.
think his gun jammed, and he like immediately knew what to do to unjam it, and fucking shot him.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I don't know, Elon. I don't know.
Oh, like that'd be like the conspiracy. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Did they catch the guy?
Not yet.
Oh, he's at large.
Not yet. I want to know what he got paid.
Uh-huh.
If he is a hitman, because it didn't seem like this is like your fucking, your buddy's cousin.
How do you
doing
get
a little
away?
hit for you?
How do you find a hitman too?
Well, he definitely has a plan. He got on a bicycle, and where he went after that, I don't know. Do you have a buddy in a car or in a van waiting for you, and then you get out of the van? Like, if you plan.
I mean, the least amount of people, the better, right? You don't want like a buddy driving you around because then they could catch him or something.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm not a hitman, but
So this is in in the heart of New York City. Have they checked all the cameras around?
in the heart of New York City, yeah, they're checking all the cameras. They haven't found him yet. But like, if you're killing, I mean, I assume the CEO of United Healthcare probably makes $50 million a year. Probably makes $40 million a year.
Something like that.
That's an expensive hitman.
Yeah.
That is not like some idiot friend of a friend.
No, you're not looking. You're not shopping. You're not looking for a bargain.
You're not looking for a
Like
bargain.
Stop and Shop, hunting for a bargain.
You're like, so you guarantee you can do it? I guarantee I can do it.
Yes, absolutely.
500 large.
Yeah.
You meet him at his place. He lives on an island somewhere, and he's got like a white suit, and he's got a mustache.
Absolutely.
Smoking a cigarette. Like, this would be difficult.
Absolutely.
Perhaps my most difficult of all time. But I never fail.
I never fail. And there's no women anywhere, but he won't let you in the basement.
Yeah, he absolutely won't.
That door
Yes.
stays locked.
Yes, that is no. You don't go in there. That is Fredo's sexy room. You don't go in there.
That's why I relieve stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're killing a man who makes that much in the heart of New York City, it's definitely more expensive if you're getting killed in New York City.
Everything's more expensive.
Everything, absolutely. Trying to get a burrito around here.
BLT $18 in a diner.
Hitman, 500,000.
Easy.
So
my
they
God.
don't know anything else about this.
Well, it just happened this morning, but it happened at like 6 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they must have known that he. So yeah, it had to have been a hitman because they must have known that he was at the hotel, like
Yeah.
staying there.
He had
like,
to get paid a lot because I know I need to
Well-
make at least $30 an hour if I'm going to get up at 6 a.m. Like, I'm not fucking just waking up at 6 a.m. for minimum wage.
That's the
That's
new.
crazy. I want to see the video now.
That's the new TV show, Alan the Hitman. He's just been in prison for 30 years. Suspect got away. It was a baby he was supposed to kill. Hey, big guy, bad news. Snooze alarm must have broken on my I got
mean,
there around
I have-
11.
No. It's like, you're telling me you just didn't wake up in time? No, I have a code. I don't kill babies. You should have told me this from the beginning.
Why did you?
Meanwhile, I'm all trazodoned out in my room.
Well, why did you say you do it for 2 large pizzas then? Yeah, but crazy. Yeah, in New York City. I mean, like, if you're killing someone in Cincinnati, Ohio, that's a cheaper kill. That has to be.
If they live in Cincinnati, Ohio, you just might have to tell them they live in Cincinnati, and they might kill themselves.
That is true. That's true.
You got a point. Hey.
Never looked at it that way.
I mean, if the Bengals would make the playoffs, maybe, but we got the second best quarterback in the league.
They covered my over.
We're 4-8. That's got to be rough when you have like the second or third best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, he's having like
You're
an
still
MVP
4-8.
year too, and they blow. It's awesome. That's CTE. That is if you could describe CTE like as the NFL, that's CTE. You're the best player and your team sucks. That's CTE.
Yeah, that's some San Diego Chargers shit.
Yeah,
Isn't CT when your brain is scrambled?
Same thing.
Do you guys remember when
You have CTE?
It doesn't make sense.
That was an Antonio Brown description of CTE if I ever fucking heard it.
well, exactly.
He's talking about politics.
You think I got CTE?
Nah.
Nah,
it is the
dog.
funniest thing. What's his name? The running
Le'Veon
back?
Bell.
Dude, so,
Nah, I don't think you got CTE.
yeah, it's so funny. Le'Veon Bell said it. He just asked Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, that
he
was
goes,
the best.
Hey, you got C? Do you think I got a CT? He's like, nah, dog.
Yeah.
Good.
Nah.
He also asked Amber Rose, "Yo, you think I got CTE?" And she's like, "I'm not gonna answer that."
Yeah.
I got a tattoo on my forehead, but that's too far.
She looks like she has CTE.
See,
Of the ass.
she was so fucking hot, and I mean, she's still very good looking, but she has the fucking forehead tattoo. What does it say?
really?
Jesus?
She doesn't.
I was never a fan
She
of
spoke at the RNC.
I never liked Amber Rose.
Quick, look at your phone.
I was never as big a fan of Amber Rose as you are, but then again, you got
got a
that
great
jungle
body.
fever, Jonathan.
Well, it's
She has a forehead tattoo.
yeah. I guess I made it up, Sham. You're looking at old pictures.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
This is good for the pod.
Amber.
I don't see any forehead tattoo.
Yeah.
Well, she has one.
Oh shit! There it is.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
Yeah,
All right,
there we
everyone.
go. Let's move on now.
Oh, that is disgusting. That's
All
like
right.
graffiti on it.
If I knew how to edit, we'd cut this out entirely.
God,
I'll never bring up something we have to look at again.
what the fuck does that even
Sham,
say?
Sham,
get
get off the phone.
Get off the fucking phone. For the next 5 minutes, Sham just like, what do we?
Now
why
you're
would
in
the person do
timeout.
this?
And no weed for a minute. Come on.
So, guys, I saw Gladiator 2.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Are you different now? Have you changed?
I'll say this. I was entertained thoroughly, but not because it's good.
Yeah. Well, did you go into it with real hopes that it was going to be the equal of the
Of
original?
course not.
Was it you that told me you didn't like the original?
No. Does that sound like a thing Alan would
Was
say?
that you?
No, I like the original.
Okay. There's an idiot out there who told me you didn't like you didn't like the original.
Yeah, it's probably the star of Gladiator 2. No, it's not that good.
Isn't it that guy Pedro whatever?
Pascal.
Yeah, there's Pedro Pascal, and there's, what's the other guy? Joe Mescal or something?
Okay.
I don't know. He's no Russell
Denzel.
Crowe. But, dude, the movie is...
Was it just a vehicle for Denzel?
Denzel's the best part.
Yeah.
But I also enjoy the two twin emperors who are evil. They're just cartoonishly, stupidly evil.
Twins?
Twins, yeah.
Not identical, obviously.
No, this is like you first meet them.
Don't spoil it.
I'm going to spoil a little bit, just a
Alright,
tiny
fine.
bit. This is right at the beginning. It's not a spoiler.
Fine.
When Pedro Pascal comes from conquering like a country in Africa, he didn't even want to do. They made him.
Yeah.
He goes. Oh, this is all the glories for Rome. Whatever. Hey, could I have a little bit of time to just sort of
Chill out.
chill out? Yeah, hang out with my wife. Like, no, we have more war for you. You have to go to India and Turkey and kill all them. And the other guy's like, oh, well, don't we need to feed our people first? Our people are starving. And the guy, most evil cartoonish things I've ever seen. He goes, let them eat war. Pedro's like, yeah, sure.
Let them eat war.
Let them eat
That's
war.
a direct quote. Wow.
Does
That's
he get his
hilarious.
head cut off at the end? It's a shitty enough movie where obviously that guy has to die.
Wait, it's a shitty movie?
Yes, but
Gladiator's not a shitty movie.
no, Gladiator's a good movie. This is a shitty movie, but it's a big dumb spectacle. You should go see
Yeah.
it. It's
In the
fun.
theaters?
It's an 86-year-old man that put it together. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like the odds were stacked against it.
I guess he shoots with 11 cameras now, so he doesn't so if he fucks up, he just has other shots. He just doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah. No, there's no time. It's like Clint. They're like, one take, done.
He's always been like that, though.
Yeah.
And they still come out good movies.
Fucking 93.
Dude, his newest movie, by the way, is supposed to be good, but we're not going to talk about that. Gladiator 2. Go see it. It's a big, dumb spectacle. I was laughing throughout, even though it's not a comedy. I wasn't supposed to be laughing at anything. I was laughing throughout. I had a great time.
Okay. I'll go see it.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Alan's Film Reviews.
What's wrong with a film review?
No, it's good. We're gonna make this a clip so
All right.
people know whether or not they should go see it.
Go see Gladiator.
And we might even give a spoiler.
Let them eat war.
All right. You know,
I'm going to go eat more cherries and have sex.
excuse me, peasant. Have you finished your war? Good news. We have seconds. You look very famished.
Yes. I'm going to go have sex with 9 different people now.
Yeah, and by people I mean women under 15.
And a couple of men, too. Shush, I'm so naughty.
Shush. It's bad, but so am I. It's like junk food. Sometimes you want to be naughty.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
hilarious. They're so bad, and it's so over. It's ridiculous.
One of them's obviously a little smarter and more in charge.
One of them has syphilis, so he's kind of retarded.
I like that. Is he more evil or is he just dumber?
He's dumber.
Okay.
They're both pretty evil.
Yeah.
Like, but he's dumber.
Syphilis never makes you less evil.
Oh my god! I wish I could spoil more, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Because I could talk about this movie forever.
No, I had it spoiled for me already. I might still go see it. But,
Dude,
yeah.
I'll go see it with you. I don't give a fuck. Sean, you want to come to Gladiator 2?
Yeah, I would love to. I want to watch the first one again.
That's the most Alan review ever. This movie kind of sucked. John, you want to go see it? I'll see it twice.
Dude,
John, you want to watch Hard Target for the 37th time?
I had so much fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's
Solo
low
adventure?
expectations. Dude, if you have
Of
low
course.
expectations, almost any movie can be good.
Yeah, but Gladiator was an Oscar-winning film.
Yes. Gladiator, well,
Yeah, this
Gladiator
is a
was
sequel.
great.
So wouldn't you expect somewhere close to that?
No. It's a
Not
sequel.
even.
I mean, how many sequels suck?
Yeah.
I mean, Rush Hour 2 is almost better than Rush Hour 1.
That might, I was going to say that one
you.
too, but
Rambo 2 is pretty fucking good, too.
Rambo 2 is pretty good. It's not Rambo 1, but it's pretty good.
But it's pretty fucking good.
Rambo 4.
Oh,
Rocky 4.
Rambo 4 is my favorite. I haven't seen all the Rockies yet. I've only seen the first one.
Dude, one of the funniest lines in movie history, by the way. Hey, Rocky, that girl you go on a date with, is she retarded or something? No, she's not retarded. She's just shy. Oh, okay. Well, why don't you take her to the zoo? Retards love the zoo.
don't you get thrilled when you hear the word retarded in a movie today?
Oh, my God.
Because
it's
it
so
kind of
good.
lets you know, like, the movie it's going to be raw.
Yeah.
At least it's not going to be like sanding down the edges for me. It
Yeah.
might suck, but it's going to be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The director's not out protesting something.
He's not out protesting. He's like, well, people say retarded, and this is going to a raw film, so we're going to say retarded.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's not written by some fucking lesbian,
It's not just just an
Rachel
indie.
Maddow.
Yeah. It's not written by some Bushwick lesbian who owns a dog with no legs.
Just dragging it by the fucking body. Through the snow and the slush.
Come on, people have to see you. People have to see you.
So they know I'm good.
Why'd I even get you?
Why'd I even get you and cut your legs off?
I mean adopt. I mean rescue.
I mean save.
I saved you. Now walk. Walk sadder. Sadder. You look too happy.
Yeah, dude. Retard in a movie is a good thing.
Oh, it's a very good thing. It's and also like you very rarely see breasts in a movie today. And it's not even like macho got to see tits, but it's like if you see breasts in a movie, you're like, okay, this is kind of showing me something.
Yeah.
Like this is not,
Dude.
This is not going for complete mass appeal.
Yeah. Dude, tits is like, I love an action movie where for some reason they'll stop the chase and they'll go, let's go and hide in this strip club. And they just go in the strip club and there's tits everywhere, and then they start kicking each other, punching each other with tits everywhere.
Absolutely.
That's art.
Absolutely.
Film.
Oh, multiple topless women running from a room. We've lost that scene.
And they're
That
moving.
scene's gone.
And they're moving slow because of those shoes they make them wear.
Yeah, the hands are out. That was
Yes.
great cinema.
Not a strong female in the room. Just
No one's being a hero.
except for the guy beating the shit out of the other guy.
That's right. Yeah, he's your hero.
What's his name? Gerard Butler. He's the last guy on Earth who's willing to say, you know what? I'll be in a white guy in a movie who kills all minorities. I don't care. I don't care.
He's an old soul.
And here's the
an old soul.
thing. Here's the thing. If you're watching that movie, you're probably drunk, right?
Which movie?
Any Gerard Butler movie.
Okay.
He's killing minorities.
Isn't he in one with Jamie Foxx where he's killing a bunch of black people?
Is that White House Down? Or
Yeah.
He's worked with Jamie Foxx quite a bit.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
they're buddies.
Yeah. Now, Ray was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
Those days are behind him.
Yeah. Here's the thing about a movie where a white guy kills minorities. Is it problematic? Sure. But if you're watching it, you're probably drunk. And if you're enjoying it, you're definitely drunk. And it just makes the plot easier to follow if you know everybody brown is bad.
And also, depending on the news that you watch, this happens all the time anyway.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay, you think they're doing good things in Chechnya? We've been over this. They're not.
They are not. It is a mountain of pressure cookers. Prayer rugs and fucking pressure cookers.
Your dad probably knows a lot about Chechnya. He probably didn't deal with those bastards all the time.
They are ruthless. They are idiots. And they are crooks.
I love idiots. Idiots is my favorite fucking insult ever, especially about someone who's clearly not an idiot.
yeah.
Calling
Like a
Gandhi
politician.
Gandhi an idiot is just the.
Gandhi is an idiot.
It's so disrespectful. It's amazing.
Sham, you know, Gandhi, low IQ. Low IQ man.
Sham, he is an idiot. Okay, Sham. He is not a very smart guy. He's a womanizer.
Unlike Donald Trump.
But Donald Trump's a great man.
If I had $1 billion, I would give it to him.
I will give to him, Sham. I will donate right away.
So yeah, Gladiator.
So yeah, we've lost
See it.
tits and we've lost some swear word. Oh, also something I get really excited about in a movie is when a child dies early. Because once again, the edges aren't sanded down. It's gonna be raw.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to make $1 billion in theaters.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be for 3%
sick
of the
fucks.
public. Exactly.
sick fucks.
Couple of sick fucks.
Yes, exactly.
That's right. Tits, dead
Well,
kid.
if they don't show the kid dying, it's not that big deal.
You know,
Well,
they-
I don't have exactly, but they don't even like a rock movie would never have a kid die.
Oh, like a movie with Dwayne
It's
Johnson?
not that I need to watch a kid die.
Wait,
It's just
you mean Rock as in the wrestler Rock, Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
no. I mean Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
not the action movie.
Okay,
The Rock,
okay, yeah,
a
yeah.
great film.
You're
Pretty
just saying
good.
any movie with Dwayne Johnson, the kid's not going to die.
A kid will never
The
die
Rock,
in a
good
Dwayne.
film, but I would say not enough kid death, not enough kitties.
That is the problem with the prison film.
Also,
But there's got to be a good movie that has a kid die in it.
Oh, there are many. But I
But
mean,
not like Schindler's List. That doesn't count.
no.
but I mean, if Schindler's List didn't show a fucking dead kid, it would have been a sanded down pussy version
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
like
it was.
showing the Holocaust.
I've never seen Schindler's List.
yeah, just Liam Neeson going, I heard a bunch of Jews died.
We'll after this, we'll get some wings and pizza and we'll watch it.
Yeah.
That's a good, yeah,
We'll get some beers.
feel good movie.
Get some beers, get some edibles.
It's a good Christmas movie.
Yeah. Absolutely. The ash does kind of look like snow sometimes. Polar Express. Oh, no, that's a different train.
Yeah, I've been watching too many good movies lately. I'm going to start watching more trash again, and I think I'm going to enjoy it.
My God, I was going to say, you've kind of changed a little recently.
Yeah, like I
well,
was watching, I was looking, like I was reading reviews on movies and shit, and I was like, oh, I guess this is a period piece. Oh, the art direction's supposed to be good here. Oh, okay. And really, I just wanted to,
Then
watch. Have you seen Unhinged? The Russell Crowe.
So awful. So amazingly awful.
I've never even heard of it.
Irredeemably awful. It's just about him getting cut off in traffic and he fucking makes someone's life hell.
It's an excuse.
But it's like, it's so, we could almost watch it tonight.
I watched it last night. It's so fun. The whole movie's just an excuse for Russell Crowe to take pills and drive around angry.
Isn't there a scene where he lights someone's brother on fire in a fucking computer chair and fucking
Pushes him at a cop?
Oh, so he's super violent.
pushes them at a cut, but so unnecessarily. He got cut off.
He didn't even get cut off. She beeped because he was like waiting.
Exactly.
So this is an awful movie on purpose.
Oh, terrible.
Terrible.
Well, I don't know if it's on purpose.
No,
but
no
it's,
one.
It, this
tried
isn't
to
like
be kinda
Machete.
Serious, like this is what's happening in America right now.
Yeah,
and it's just
yeah.
Russell Crowe. He's like, pills.
This was supposed to be like
I was divorced.
Russell Crowe is old and fat now.
Yeah.
And he can play this new kind of role, an unhinged role. Oh, wait, it's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
I had so much fun with it.
Well, thank God you watched that, because your spectacles were on the tip of your nose for a little while there.
Yeah.
You're getting a little stuffy.
I was. And I enjoy checking out good stuff, A24, stuff like that too. But I also like beautiful, delicious garbage.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my God, Russell Crowe at
Some
one
would say
point.
that's all you like.
At one point,
I heard Alan was actually shopping for Levi's, and he snapped out of it, and he said, no, back to the sweatpants, back to Seagal.
yeah. Hey, do you remember the scene where Russell Crowe was? It's like towards the end. He just caused a car accident, right? And she calls 911. She's like, "Hello." This man's trying to kill me. And they're like, ma'am, we really can't do anything about that. All the cops are right now handling a car accident. And she's like, he's caused the car accident. This guy's killed like 8 people. He set someone on fire. He stabbed someone at the diner. But they're like, listen, ma'am, don't be a bitch, okay? We have shit we got to do.
Yeah. You're not the only person on earth.
Don't be a bitch.
I mean, that was the thing. It's just like, that was like a fucking scene from Seven or something. We like fucking light someone on fire and push them into the police in a computer chair.
Yeah.
It's
I've
just
never
like
seen
that
Seven.
that was so unnecessary.
I know, but it's awesome.
There was a traffic thing. I'd be embarrassed to do all that stuff if someone cut me off in traffic or beeped at me and I like went to kill them, because like you're just saying my life is terrible when you do that. You're admitting to the world life is shit.
Yeah.
It's like shooting out, like anyone who shoots up a school or a mall.
Yeah.
You're kind of saying life sucks.
Yeah.
And now everyone knows it.
Yeah. Now everyone. Yeah. I mean, that's
Keep
exactly
to yourself.
the point. I'm gonna make as many people suffer as I can
Absolutely.
because I suffer.
Get your first person shooter.
Hey,
jerk
I
off.
suffered. How come everyone at the Bed Bath & Beyond down the street doesn't have to suffer?
I suffered. Yeah, absolutely. My mother took my allowance away just last week.
Susie wouldn't go to the dance with me.
She wouldn't go to the dance with me 9 years ago. Now, time the Silver City Galleria fucking pays. That shut down, by the way, you guys. Taunton's Mall, where I had my first date as a boy.
Oh, really?
Shut-
It's not just because of all the stabbings, is it?
There was a.
I hope they wouldn't
there
shut
was
down a whole mall over all the stabbings.
There was a mass stabbing.
There was.
A mass stabbing.
And
that's someone who I'll take that much more seriously than a mass shooting, because if you're stabbing, you're down and dirty, you're sweating.
Yeah, it's kind of like someone who's hunting with a bow and arrow.
yeah.
I respect that.
Like
so much more.
Like a Native American.
Yeah,
Like a Native American, but not. You know what I mean? Well, it's like
Wait, a mass stabbing?
yeah.
Like,
No,
how
Sean,
many-
they're doing this sober.
Yeah.
they went into like the.
Yeah. And they don't have odds on it. It's not minus 300 for killing the first 10 with just arrows.
No, not at all.
All right, we
No.
got a lonely white boy named Chad. We have over under 7 bodies.
should have prayed to dirt harder.
Wait,
Yeah.
but explain this. Tell me about this mass stabbing.
Someone went into like the lobby of the mall with a knife, and I think slashed 5 people.
To death?
I don't know if they all died.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, you got a good reason to do that, I'm sure. You got laid off or something.
You live in Taunton? That's why I would do it.
Oh, absolutely.
I would stab one person, though. I'd be like, I live in Taunton.
Absolutely. One less taunt night.
Taunton is weird. It's a weird city.
Taunton's a rough city. Yeah,
Yeah.
I played football with a couple kids from Taunton.
It's like
Yeah.
like the hood, only it's just white people. It's very weird.
No, it's not just white people, though, depending on the part you're in.
It's here's the it's more white people though, than most like
cities.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
lot of white.
It's got some lull to it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of poor whites.
For those of you who don't know, it's basically equivalent to like what? The Bronx?
No. I mean, it's a tiny little city. I mean, it was once nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why it's the Silver City.
You could call it the Bronx of southern New England.
Yeah. Right.
But Pawtucket would be mad at you for saying that, but you can do it.
What did you say?
Pawtucket would be mad at you for saying that.
Yeah, calling anything the Bronx, if anything, is like. Hey, have you ever spent any time in the Bronx?
I want to so bad.
There's no reason to other than going to the Yankees game.
Meltdown's there every day.
Yeah, on the street corner.
Yeah.
Shaving and
All
cutting.
these motherfuckers say they in the hood, but they ain't here though. I never see them.
Yeah. Fuck the Yankees. I go to the Bronx and say that while I cut hair.
Go Tigers.
Tigers out at a barbershop in the
Go
Bronx.
Indiana Hoosiers. Go Detroit Pistons. Because he is from Detroit, as we know.
He's from Detroit. He's a barber from Detroit.
But he comes to New York.
He's a barber?
He's a barber.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Barber, yeah.
That checks out.
He hasn't cut hair in a long time. Things are tough.
He's a really great barber.
Yeah.
He's a mentally ill man.
He's got problems.
He's got problems.
Just like everyone.
Yeah.
We,
melting down.
We can all relate to meltdown.
But, you know, I think he's a salt of the earth guy.
Oh, I totally agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bronx. I want to go to the Bronx. I haven't spent.
You really
I heard the
do-
women there are so hot.
Really?
For you,
Well,
I
you're a
think
stiff white guy, so.
think you'd like it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, Sham has a type.
Yeah. Oh.
Big giant ass.
Yeah.
Cellulite.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Collard greens.
Fucking.
Chickens.
Just
I like
Cheeto print stretch pants.
I like a woman with an ass like a
12-year-old boy.
like a hardcover book.
Same smell too. Nothing messing around. The Bronx is like someone took a fucking nuke to New York City.
Yeah, there are parts of it that are real bad.
Like
I've never even been.
It's just there's just no reason to go other than the Yankees game.
Why?
From our perspective. I mean, like there's probably like
When you say our perspective, do you mean like as a white man?
I mean the three of us.
No. I'm
No, I'm not talking about
wear
as a
chains.
I'm not talking about as a white guy. I mean, like I'm sure there's like a fucking delicious hole in the wall restaurant and shit, but like
Hell yeah.
you're not going for like an experience.
No,
No.
maybe for comedy.
I walked into an inner city school when I went there, and I said, "I'm going to turn this place around."
And I put on my do-rag and I started teaching history.
And then someone promptly
Hey kids,
put
you know
me-
who the first rapper ever was? Shakespeare. Open your book.
Don't believe me. We're going to educate you. Name is Mr. Tilson. Tillson.
I'm going to do some name calling here.
No, the S is not a dollar sign.
Beef Sizzle is Beef Sizzle here.
Beef Sizzle, I got my eye on you.
Boo Banger is Boo Banger here.
I actually like that name. Yeah, so that's the Bronx for you.
Yeah. If you're gonna go, I'd read up on it first.
Well, I'm not going to go in the wintertime.
It really depends. It can change quickly. Like I used to have to go to the firehouses, so it's all over the entire Bronx, and like I don't know the area, so I'm taking the train in, and sometimes I had to walk like 17 minutes. And I remember saying to one of the firefighters, "Oh yeah, I just I just walked up the Joker steps. You know, the steps from the Joker, that giant
that's in the
staircase."
Bronx?
Yeah.
And he was like, "You were over there?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "They found a fucking head in a trash can 3 days ago." And I was like, "They can do that?
What the H?
What the heck darn?"
Someone needs to tell these Bronx people you can't go lopping off heads.
My God, Biden's America.
Look, I don't know if there was a Sprite remix shortage or something, but you still can't be doing this.
I don't care what your excuse is.
Wow.
No decapitation. So I'm walking around there wearing a fucking shirt and tie, just looking like a Mormon.
Yeah. Hello, do you need insurance of some kind? I'm
Howdy.
sorry, we don't sell gun insurance.
Greetings and salutations, G's. Have You accepted the Lord.
That's fucking hilarious.
Has anyone heard the new Death Cab album? It's got some bangers. Quiet down, boo.
Yeah. That shit slaps.
That slaps. Yes, I was just remarking to my boo the other day. Just bring up the whitest rap possible to try to relate. Have you ever witnessed that? Like a white guy trying to pretend, like, prove he can hang. And and he brings up, like, Kendrick. Not Kendrick Lamar, but Kendrick. I know my place.
Yeah.
And I know I can't even get away with
98 Degrees had a rapper, right? No?
Yes. Rage Against the Machine actually was very innovative in the rap game.
Yes. You guys know Fred Durst, right? Slinger of rhymes.
He's my favorite rhymesmith.
Oh. I like listening to Mobb Deep, dude. I love that shit. Every song is just about killing people.
Oh, Mobb Deep's fucking awesome.
They're so good.
You ever go down like this way in Queens and they have the mural of Nas?
No.
It's like right where he grew up.
No.
Yeah.
He grew up here?
Yeah.
I knew that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You look around these streets, you can tell.
I know.
We've got a lot in common with Nas.
I agree. I'm
didn't have
taking care of this hood for him.
He didn't have a choice to grow up here. We decided
Exactly.
to live here.
Yeah.
All right. That's how
protect
bad
this
we
hood.
are. Yeah.
He lived in Astoria?
It might be Long Island City, but yeah, Queens. Yeah. It's tough knowing I'm a gentrifier. You are too.
I guess so. But
I'm not.
Yeah.
That's why I wear chains.
I'm kind of a gentrifier, but
Sean's my black friend.
at least I didn't open up a crepe shop or something like that, you know?
Yeah, that's when you're just there. You know, it's just like once you start a fucking business.
If you start a crepe shop, you are forcing your will on
Or an antique hat store.
Yeah.
You're like, who are you to put that in right next to a check cashing place?
It's like when you keep running the ball against a defense and they can't stop it. It just breaks their will.
Yeah, absolutely. There's just just a glacier. It's just coming in. It's coming in. There are just people all over they're angry girls all over the Midwest who are like, I'm moving to Brooklyn. It's like the map with just the planes from all over the country. These people are ignorant where I'm from. I'm going to Brooklyn. You know, where Biggie grew up. A bastion of progress and enlightenment. We're going to turn this around. Fucking white women from all over the country. Those are the true colonizers of the modern age. We're going to go in there. They don't know what's good for them. We're going to go in there. We're going to teach them how to speak, and we're going to liberate them. We're going to teach them about our religion.
We're going to set up an organic slush puppy shop.
Absolutely. We will fight for their rights all day long. I don't want to be near one of them, but we will fight for their rights. They are an ignorant people. They can't help it. Anyway.
But once they taste our artisanal grilled cheese.
Does anyone have a good place to cut my bangs short around here?
I don't want to look attractive to horrible men.
Oh, look, Sports Cuts with a Z.
Excuse me, I want service.
I want service right now. I will Yelp this place. I will Yelp this place.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm starting a business next door. Legless dogs.
You know these horrible haircuts we put on our head? We're going to put them on dogs.
Excuse me, 2 stacks. How would you feel trimming a chihuahua?
Oh, okay. You enjoy selling dope? That's fine. I don't judge. Slanging rocks? Oh, I don't know what that means, but okay.
You exactly. Like they hate everything they stand for, but it's just like, well, you're underprivileged and, therefore you think that way, but I am here to show you the way. Me and my army of pink hairs. And guys who might be gay, but aren't, but might be.
Yeah, they've given it a shot.
Yeah, missionary work.
How many men, because of like the last 20 years, like had sex with a guy and just be like, that was gross. What the fuck was I thinking?
That's way up.
It's way up.
That's way up. Whatever that graph is, where it's just like, fucking a guy on a whim.
Yeah.
That never happened.
Yeah.
That never happened. Even if you were gay, that might not happen. You're like, I don't want to go to hell. We'll keep fucking Trish.
All right, so wait. I'm a bad person if I don't suck a dick at least like 3 times.
Cut to a guy in a fucking bathtub.
Yeah.
Just fucking click. Just, oh no, if I kill myself because I did a gay act, does that make me even more evil than I was before?
Goddamn Yale University.
I don't care. I'm going to hell where I belong. Goodbye, world. I can't believe I sucked that twink off in the bathroom of a rave. Because I thought it was going to bring me something. Yeah, acceptance amongst my group.
I just wanted to leave the house on Joan.
I miss Toledo. I miss Toledo. It was simpler there. Grandpa was right.
Only work wins? Is that what your shirt says?
Yeah, from the Celtics.
It's ironic.
What are you trying to say? I don't get it.
My guy's a working man now.
Sham is a working man. You have a job.
Yeah, I
Goddamn.
got pushed back though, so we'll see. Got pushed back by a week, but yeah, I should. Now I start on the 16th.
Well, maybe
That's good.
maybe it's a sign.
Yeah,
Ease in.
yeah.
Ease in.
Exactly.
Am I looking at a cum stand, by the way?
No. I spit up on my thing earlier.
What do you mean you spit up?
Like I hocked a loogie by mistake.
You're a
was
disgusting
coughing.
animal.
I was coughing, so that
I was thinking Family Feud. I was going cum number 1,
No.
frosting number 2.
Yeah.
frosting. No.
I guess loogie would be one of the top 5, though.
It was by accident.
I didn't think you
I would've-
purposely spit a loogie on your lap. That's what I think of this world.
But I cleaned it up. I cleaned it up.
Good for you, buddy. A year ago, that would have just stayed there.
Yeah, exactly.
You really cleaned it up.
I did.
Look at this.
Oh, God. That's the worst part of black sweatpants. That's what I always say. When you huck a loogie and it lands on you.
Exactly. I did that to my friend's my friend's girlfriend once. She was just sitting there, and I was like, I was standing over talking to her, and all of a sudden I just started coughing, and all of a sudden a loogie came out and landed right on her, right here, and she had black sweatpants on. She was like, she was so gross.
She went ape. Oh God! I did something like this once, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
My friend Cotter, who you've met before, he like fucking rich boy.
Yeah.
He's wearing a fucking sweater, and I was visiting him in like grad school or something, and I was getting over a sickness, but I'd already planned the trip, and I'm coughing, and phlegm shoots from out of the back of my throat onto the chest of his sweater. And he looks down like this. And I'm laughing at how awful the situation is for him. I'm like, I'm sorry, but this is, it's so bad.
It's the most expensive sweater, too, probably, right?
Have you met him?
No.
No, I have not met
I got to keep those two separate.
No.
I got to keep those two separate. I think that's how hurricanes start. Oh, no, a warm front and a cold front.
Did you say Gladiator 2 sucked?
Get out of my house. This is John's apartment. Get out.
Gladiator 2, everyone. Watch it. Let them eat war.
Let them eat war is also a great reusable line that you can use as we pass a homeless man on the sidewalk.
Do you mind if I spoil more of it?
Please, unless you hold on. No, this is important. You had a story you said you wanted to tell.
Yeah, tell a story. I don't know.
No. Spoil the movie. It's fine. It's
No,
not that
no,
great
no,
of a
you
story.
tell
What story is going to be better?
It's not that great of a story.
What's
Tell
the
us. Now we're building it up.
It's
Tell
not
us.
that great of a story.
Tell us.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
We want to know about your life.
I cooked on Thanksgiving, and
Oh yeah. I got a
Wait a
picture.
minute, wait a minute.
I got a picture of this.
They put you in charge of monkey brains?
yeah. I bring the
No.
cumin.
No.
Cumin.
He used-
Cumin. I bring the cumin. I'm bringing cumin.
He used a stove for this meal.
I use a stove. I made mac and cheese. Okay.
Nice.
And I used my roommate's pot. And
Oh, I don't even know this,
you don't know this.
but I like it. But I already like it.
So I use my roommate. And I'm pretty.
The possibilities are spinning right now.
All right, so this is stovetop mac and cheese. You didn't bake
No,
it?
no, no, no,
He
no.
made his own.
No, no, no. I got 3 types of cheeses: Gouda, mozzarella, and and Munster cheese. And I made that with cream, garlic, cayenne pepper. I'm giving away my secrets here.
God, thank God no one watches.
I made pasta, and then put the it actually came out pretty fucking good. Anyway, so I used this pot, which I think I've used before. I've seen it before, and by the way, I just want to say when I first moved in there, he said it was fine to use this stuff as long as and I've used this stuff a couple times. We had one minor thing when I didn't clean it, and I cleaned it right away. I didn't clean it as well as he would have liked it, but I cleaned it. I really cleaned it. Whatever, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we know you.
So anyway,
This isn't the jury.
so anyway,
Your Honor, I swear. I had seen that pot at one point or another.
So anyway, I made the food, and after I made it, there was cheese. I put an egg in it. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. But anyway, it got stuck to the bottom, so there was cheese and
that
stuff.
happens to me every now and then.
Right. So what I did was I took a fork, okay, and I scraped at the bottom of the pan to get the cheese off. Okay. I washed the pan, whatever. Now it struck me. I was like, "Fuck! What if I did?" I mean,
before you bring us to the inevitable outcome, I can't believe you're going to make him dip back into Gladiator 2. You've got a fucking nuke in your pocket. And we're about to listen to more Gladiator reviews.
Well, there's a couple of more layers to this too.
And I'm ready for it.
So, and of course, there's some backstory with me and this roommate. I've been very sort of I walk on eggshells because I know I'm a monster. So, but I think whatever. But that's a side note. Anyway. So I think to myself,
Can you imagine living with Sham and you don't know him?
I'm very on my best behavior, though. I swear to God, I am.
We don't doubt that.
I mean, I come in late. I did cook food last night at 10, but he was up. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so
let's cut to the chase where you ruined his pot.
No. So I thought to myself, it was, but people have seen it. They're like, that's not that bad. But anyway. I clean it. I'm like, well, I was like, I'm gonna put it back just where I found it. I cleaned it. I'm like, if he says anything, then I'll just offer to pay for it, whatever, blah blah blah. I go to sleep. I leave. The next day, I go to sleep. I wake up and the pot is just on the kitchen table. Okay, but I don't know if it's just there,
unused.
I was like, but I don't know if he just was using it and he left it there. And
Is there still traces of egg and shit in the pot?
No. It's clean. I guess you can see the bottom is whatever.
Scraped.
Yeah, I guess. And then so whatever. So for 2 days I didn't see him, but the pot is just sitting on the kitchen. So I'm like, I don't know if he's actually mad. He hasn't texted me, blah, 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 whatever. So I come home not shit-faced, but I was kind of drunk and I wanted to make food. And when I opened up the fridge, so this is 2 nights later, I still haven't talked to him. He had something frozen in there and it fell and it cracked. So I broke something of his Tupperware. His Tupperware cracked because it was frozen. So I put it back.
That's sorry for the pan and Sham's culture.
So I cracked that. I go to sleep. I wake up. I tell him that. So he's waiting in his room. I'm pretty sure he's waiting for me because he has the door open. I'm like, I just woke up. I'm like, hey, by the way, when I opened the freezer last night, something came and cracked. It was your Tupperware. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, well, what happened to the pan? And I was like, well, and I told him I scraped the cheese off, and he didn't even mention that. Apparently there was some black stuff on the edges of the pan. I guess I singed it because I boiled water in it, and then when I strained it, I guess the water singed the side of the pan, which I didn't even realize. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I said I'd pay for it in a couple of weeks. I ended up borrowing money from my sister and just paying for it because I didn't want it over my head. I paid for it, whatever. And he's just left it now out on the stove for the last. It's still just sitting out on the stove. So last night I used it. I mean, because I
paid for it.
I paid.
He's going to get another pot. He's going to get another pot.
I don't know. I mean, he hasn't. He just has left it on the stove. I mean,
I have no problem with that. You paid the $75 for it.
which,
Fucking
by
use
the
it
way,
again.
I looked it up. I didn't see. I looked up the exact model. I didn't see it for $75, but I didn't argue.
Whatever.
I didn't argue. I gave him
How
the
much? How much?
And if he overcharged you for it, then you absolutely can use the old pot. In fact,
money.
if you want
That's
to be
your
petty,
pot now.
if you want to be
That's.
petty,
I was gonna say
That's your pot
That's
now.
my pot now,
I was
right?
going to say, in fact, I think an act of dominance would really set this. I think if you should engrave Shram on the side of the pot. So there's
melt down where the cheese melt down.
and then you say something diplomatic to him, like, "If you ever use this, I'll kill you."
Well, I did say he was like, if you could just like ask me before you. I was like, don't worry, I just won't use any of your stuff anymore. So that's where we're at.
That's your pot.
Yeah, that's my pot.
We don't have the like super nice pots. It's just community.
Yeah.
You use what you got to use.
Yeah.
Well, the confusing thing about this place is there was some stuff that's not his, but I don't know what it is, and he was friendly about. I mean,
You have two roommates, right?
Yeah, she's like not the other roommate's like not around for the last couple months. She's just like somewhere else. I don't know. She's awesome.
And it's roommates.
Yeah, it's just roommates.
It's all whatever you can fucking tolerate.
Yeah, it's all roommate,
You
and I
know?
can still.
If
whatever.
you don't despise a person, you're doing all right.
I think he's kind of mad at me, but I don't. Whatever. I've also kind of.
I'm going to be moving to Astoria soon. So
Are you?
yeah, it's gonna, and not soon, like 8 months.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll let you tell us the shit on the pod. When did you know this?
like yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
fresh.
Yeah, it's fresh.
3 months. 4 months, in fact. I have 8 more months on my lease.
Are you month to month right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I gotta wait for the lease to.
You should lure Pratt out of his hole and get a 2-bedroom.
Or we could get a 3
I don't know if I
bedroom.
want to live with Stephen Pratt.
I'd live with
That's
Brad.
true. He might come on to you in the middle of the night.
Come on to me,
Absolutely.
You'd live with me?
jerk off in the corner.
You'd live with me?
I mean, it doesn't sound like a good idea, but yes. That would be such a fun, hectic shithole.
Alan's like,
There'd be a lot of Macho Man videos.
Alan's like, I've made plenty of bad decisions. I just want to.
So not as big a nuke, you know? But
No, it was good. It was good. What
Is
you're really
Pratt
doing, this episode 5, people are learning the characters.
Yeah.
And this helps flesh yours out a
I'm
little.
pretty messy. I think you.
I'm not. I clean. I really clean. I keep shit pretty. My
I-
room might be sometimes a disaster, but
My room's a disaster too. I usually clean up after myself, but here's the thing: I don't make much of a mess. That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
I eat like I never cook, so I never have to clean pans or anything.
I cook very simplistic stuff: rice, beans, chicken, shit like that. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's my pot now, right?
What the fuck do you think I'd be making, by the way?
What do you mean?
Like a lamb souffle? Like,
I would cook for us, Alan.
Fucking Alan with the chef cap
I
on.
would cook for us.
Yeah.
I would even suggest that we get married just for the legal tax filing purposes.
You guys got a little like.
yes, yeah.
Like a little
show up
Chuck
to
and
an
Larry
office, Hey,
situation.
we're faggots.
Seriously, I'd blow them.
You guys could like get some Blue Apron and cook dinner together.
Yeah.
Hi, we're a couple of homos, and we have a cooking show called A Couple of Homos.
My name is Goo. His name's Gobbler.
Together. You get it.
Gays. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to be moving soon.
Oh, we'd love to have you.
I mean, dude, it took me like an hour and a half to get here today. Fucking train, dude, was just so slow, and they said something about signals. I was like, what the fuck?
Astoria is also relatively
Weren't you-
cheaper than everywhere.
Weren't you given an ultimatum for like signing a lease or something? Did you sign it?
Yeah, I signed it.
Oh, you did sign it.
Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah.
Okay.
When did it start?
After my Austin vacation, my roommate and especially the landlords wanted it signed before the Austin vacation, but I said, I'm thinking I'm moving, so no, I'll come back, and if I like, and I'll sign it then.
So you're there till next year.
Yeah, you're there for like 11 months.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't hold your breath then.
But I'm gonna move out early, you know.
Yeah.
I got
I'm gonna stick it to 'em.
two female roommates now.
Oh, do you really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
How are they?
They seem okay.
Comics or non-comics?
Non-comics.
That's okay.
Do they know each other?
Nope.
Even better.
Yep.
Young, how old?
One's in the 30s. The other one's like 22.
Cool.
Oh God, I miss the days of the 65-year-old female roommate. sleeping on the couch.
Yeah. That's not a roommate situation. Usually it's, my Uncle Larry is trying to get off drugs.
Do you care if he dries out at our apartment? Like, it's Christmas. Yeah, well, you don't want to be alone in the gutter.
Speaking of which, do you mind getting him a carton of Marlboro Reds for Christmas?
He'll appreciate it more than you know. Just bags of ice on his head.
Yeah.
Wearing his winter parka.
Yeah, he's supposed to be getting off heroin, but he's drinking 15 beers a day. Calms my nerves.
There's no bedroom for him. It's just the fucking living room is just off limits. Come on, guys. We're roommates. We have to look out for each other.
Yeah, and Uncle Larry.
He was always there for me.
Percocet.
He used to hit me.
Mm-hmm. He did something else to me, but I don't remember what it... Oh, God.
It's kind of hazy, and I've always been different. But you know what? Bygones be bygones. Yeah. We got to help Uncle Larry.
That's funny.
We're getting there.
Oh. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, it's going to be good to get home. It's going to be good to get home. I
get home where?
Back to my place. It's going to be good to sit down and just I'm taking my sleeping pills for the last time tonight. Tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
I was going to suggest this actually because it's the furthest possible time before we need to pot again.
Yeah.
So let the demons out.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be wild, dude. There's going to be a couple of, like, maybe I might go 24 hours without sleep every day. Like, I might sleep every other day, technically.
Well, that's how you got to do it.
Until I figure it out. Yeah, I'm going to be exercising. I'm going to eat...
Exercising?
Exercise.
What does that mean?
I'm just going to be... I have an exercise bike downstairs. I'm going to ride that.
Do you really?
Yep.
Did you buy that?
No, my buddy Tommy bought it.
Oh, okay.
And so he says I can use it whenever I want. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be exercising.
This fucking guy.
Yeah. And I'm going to try not to eat sweets too late.
Okay.
That's a start.
That's the worst thing about me. This is probably the hardest thing about me trying to, like, get better. Is I don't want to eat for like the first fucking 6 hours I'm awake. And then at night, all the cravings for food come. Mm-hmm. All of them.
Yeah.
But I would say that's probably because you fucking get up so late. You know, if you had a normal sleep schedule, that's fucking lunchtime.
I'm not going to be looking to wake up at 8 a.m. anytime. I just want to be able to wake up at noon like every day. That's really all I'm focused on.
Baby steps.
You'll get there.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Exercise bike, Alan. Don't forget where you came from. Okay, don't you dare forget where you came from.
Dude, they should so make a fucking sequel to Unhinged. They need to make it. I thought, how funny would this be? Remember the scene I was talking about where he's like, "Hey, don't be a bitch." Right?
We could make the sequel, and you could be the fucking character.
No, I got an even better idea. He's like, "Hey, don't be a bitch." Okay, we'll get there. And she goes, "What the fuck?" And he goes, "All right, I'm sorry, I fucked up. But you were rude to me too. Could you apologize?" No. God.
That is such a specific scene that you're fucking telling right now that no one knows what you're talking about.
I know. All right, if you haven't seen Unhinged, you have to see Unhinged.
If there's one person out there.
But I just thought it'd be funny if he hangs up and the rest of the movie is just Mel Gibson chasing her in an ambulance. She was talking to Mel.
So Mel,
you need problematic celebrities to play the unhinged role.
Well, you're not going to get anyone doing well.
But it's even.
But can
Mel? It's a little scarier though, because Russell Crowe really does hit people. You know, you get Mel, Russell Crowe.
But I mean,
Kevin
like
Spacey.
Mel. I mean, maybe I think too highly of him. But like, is he really doing a Russell Crowe sequel?
Have you seen some of the dog shit he's doing?
He's done some dog shit, but he's directing fucking the 5th installment of. Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
There's a 5th installment.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got other shit going on.
He's actually doing a remake of The Wild Bunch, which I can't wait for.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Mel, if you could just take back 2 lines, huh?
No, it's more than that. It's
that was the voicemail to his
it's
wife
about
and to
6
the
hours
cops.
of voicemail. And if you get raped by a pack of, it'll be your fault.
Pack is really
Not
like
theirs.
It's tough to make the N-word
There's-
more offensive than just the N-word. But when you use pack,
Here's
you're
the
like,
thing.
oh my God.
Here's what makes that sentence racist. Not only pack.
Is
not
that what
only
he
pack,
said?
Yes,
Pack
a
of-
pack of. But then he said it'll be your fault, meaning it's not even their fault. They can't help themselves.
They can't
They're
help.
a pack
They
of
can't help themselves. You dress that way.
That's insane.
It's like you didn't even look at National Geographic before you wore that outfit
I used to watch National Geographic in 1951.
when it was honest.
And then he got pulled over and he said something about Jews.
Yeah,
right?
he said the Jews.
He called them
caused-
oven dodgers. Oven dodgers. Which, if oven dodgers comes out of your mouth while you're hammered, that means you have so many other nicknames for Jews. That's not the first one you learn.
Oh god.
No, that's a deep cut.
That's an exciting one when you come up. You're like, I thought I was all done with names for them.
God.
Goddamn oven dodgers.
You said oven
Dude,
dodger.
that's got that's the new one. That's the worst thing you can call a Jew, I think.
An oven dodger?
Yeah, if you're in like an argument with your landlord and he's like, "Listen, we have to raise the rent. It's inflation." You're like, "Listen, you oven dodger." That means
That lets the landlord know you're not messing around. He understands your tone.
Yeah, you're either kicked out or,
Or can you? You could obviously you could get arrested for calling a Jewish person that,
an oven dodger.
right? Does that fall under hate crime? It's not a crime. It's words,
so
but
hateful.
it's not good.
It's so I think it makes up for the crime part with just how hateful it is. Oven dodger.
A self-loathing Jew, just like I
here's the
just
thing,
want to
though.
grow up, find another oven dodger and get married. Is that so much to ask? That would make my
speaking
mother
of which,
happy.
Should we talk about our little conversation we had about how you know if a business is good or bad?
We can.
Why don't we end on that?
Yeah. Let's end on that.
We were talking. Me and John.
I mentioned a little bit.
Oh, okay.
earlier, but barely anything.
All
We were
right.
talking about business.
Yeah, we were talking about business. We were both in.
As we do.
We were both in Boston for Thanksgiving, and it was Friday night. We were hanging out, and we were talking. John told me he trusts small businesses
It was
more.
it was Sunday night.
Yeah, John says he trusts small businesses more, but I said I trust big businesses more because like big corporations don't need to rip you off. Small businesses might, and then he started saying, okay, not that small, but like a 99,
Yeah.
like a small restaurant chain, like they're doing
7 restaurants.
Yeah, something like that. And we came to the conclusion. If you don't want your business to be evil, you're allowed one Jew. One Jew.
Alan came up with this, not me.
No, that's not true.
He pontificated and I listened.
I heard a little bit about this.
And,
Please
and I said,
elaborate.
should we really
Yeah.
be talking about this? And he kept going.
If you have more than one Jew, things get evil real quick. They start cutting corners, and And the rule is
Your business becomes a lot of loopholes and bottom lines. Okay? It's no longer about the customer.
yes. And the rule is if you have 2 employees who can Eskimo kiss from opposite ends of the room,
Your business is evil.
yeah.
You hear me, Katz's Deli? We know what you're doing back there.
Yeah. So that's our. Let's end on that.
Fucking end on the most racist joke. Even Mel Gibson is like, I just said oven dodgers.
I didn't know he was an oven dodger. That's really funny.
Yeah, he did. All right, you're going to be back next week. You might be a little sleepy.
Yeah, I might be a little sleepy, but I'll be here.
Okay. Al Fitzgerald, what's your handle? Fuck City USA. Sham Supermanian.
At Insta Shimmy.
At Insta Shimmy. Jonathan Tilson
Instant shimmy.
at Insta. They'll never find him under that. Jonathan Tilson.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.